Hey, if you want to have an easy to make and simple go-to sourdough loaf, then you have made it to the right place. I'm Monique, a pediatrician turned homeschool mom and keeper of my home, and on this channel, Sustainable Sourdough and Grains, I take you through multiple recipes that are easy and simple to do for your family using sourdough and whole grains. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make a delicious bread that you can use all throughout the week, simply and easily. First, you want to start out with your active starter. We're using my regular go-to combo of hard white and soft white wheat. I'm going to go ahead and use about a quarter cup. I find that the starter can definitely be different amongst everyone. Some recipes call for larger amounts of starter and others for smaller amounts. But honestly, you have to go by what you specifically have and the strength of your starter, how sour it is, and judge it based on what your family's likes and dislikes are. Next, I'm going to be adding 1 cup of water and 4 cups of flour. Go ahead and mix this in well so that you can dissolve your sourdough starter right in before you start adding your flour. It helps to mix your flour in a cup or 2 each time so that you can incorporate it a little bit more easily. Continue incorporating until you have made your flour, starter, and water mixture into a dough ball. Go ahead and use your hands once you're ready to incorporate everything once you have finished adding all your flour. Round out your dough ball and then leave it to rest for about 1 hour to 3 hours. You can go ahead and set it in a warm spot in your kitchen and use a moist towel to cover. It has now been several hours and I'm just going to work through the dough to kind of soften it up and make it a little bit more malleable. Once I do this, I'm then going to leave it for its second rise for another 3 to 4 hours. Set it aside in a bowl and go ahead and put your moist towel over it. You can also put it in your oven if you have the setting for proof setting, so that you have it out of the way and within a good temperature range. As you can see, the dough will be a little bit sticky, but just make sure you have a floured surface, and that will help with the manageability of the dough. The dough has risen some after that second rest, but keep note that with the whole grain flours that you have kept all that nutrition within, you're not going to get a large rise like you may see with other doughs. At this stage, you're just working it through to kind of soften it up and get it to be a little bit more malleable. Then you'll go ahead and let it rest for one more time. Now you have finished all the resting and shaping, and you can go ahead and make some scorings into your bread if you'd like. It also helps with the expansion of the bread as it bakes. Once you're finished here, you're gonna go ahead and transfer it onto your baking surface. I'm using a Dutch oven, and I will be using this parchment paper as a sling to go ahead and add it there. Once you do so, you'll go ahead and set your oven to about 350 to 375. It really depends upon the heat carrying ability of your oven. Then leave it covered in your Dutch oven for 20 minutes and then uncovered for the last 20 minutes. Check on it to see that it's golden brown and remove it when it's ready. And there you have it, a nutritionally rich loaf of bread that you can enjoy with your favorite add-ins. Keep in mind that this bread will not give you that lofty, puffy loaf that we're so used to seeing, because it retains its germ and bran, and these are heavier and make you to have a denser loaf. But it is so well worth having it this way, because you can feel good knowing that you are eating nutritionally rich food that your gut will be so thankful for. Enjoy this loaf, and until next time, do all you can to be more and more sustainable and be blessed.